I think there's someone living in my basement, and here's why. 12-year-old Max had always thought of his basement as a boring, dusty place where his parents stored old boxes and forgotten trinkets. He rarely ventured down there, preferring to spend his time playing video games or riding his bike with friends. But one day, while searching for his old Lego collection, Max stumbled upon something that would change everything. As he made his way down the creaky stairs, he noticed that the air in the basement seemed different. It was warmer and more humid than usual, and he could swear he smelled something cooking. Max's curiosity was piqued, and he began to explore the basement more thoroughly than he ever had before. That's when he saw it. A small makeshift bed in the corner of the room, covered with a faded blanket. Next to it was a cardboard box, filled with what looked like someone's belongings. Max's heart started racing as he realized that someone might be living in his basement. At first, Max thought it might be a homeless person who had broken in, but as he looked around, he saw that everything was too neat and organized. It was as if someone had been living there for a while, and they had made themselves at home. Max's mind was racing with questions. Who was this person? How did they get in? And why were they living in his basement? He decided to investigate further and started to snoop around the room. As he searched, he found a small notebook belonging to the mysterious occupant. As he flipped through the pages, he saw that it was filled with drawings and writings, all about the basement and the house above. The writer seemed to be fascinated by Max's family and their daily routines. Max felt a shiver run down his spine as he realized that this person had been watching him and his family for who knew how long. He started to feel a mix of emotions: fear, curiosity, and even a little bit of excitement. Just then, Max heard a noise coming from the corner of the room. He turned to see a figure emerging from the shadows. It was a boy, about Max's age, with messy brown hair and a pair of worn-out sneakers. "Who are you?" Max demanded, trying to sound brave. The boy looked up at Max with a mixture of fear and defiance. "My name is Jake," he said. "I've been living down here for a few months. I didn't mean to intrude, but I had nowhere else to go." Max's initial fear started to fade, replaced by curiosity. "What do you mean you had nowhere else to go?" he asked. Jake hesitated, then began to tell his story. He had run away from a foster home a few months ago after a particularly rough argument with his foster parents. He had been living on the streets, but it was getting too cold and